All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Positivity Toolbox. This is your host, Diana. How you guys doing today? I've got some very special guests. Don't. Oh, okay. Too loud?
Can't hear the music.
Yeah, we can't hear the music. What'd she say?
It's done.
All right. All right, here we go. So, good morning, everybody. It's Diana Roberts, your host with Positivity Toolbox this morning. And I have some special guests with us this morning. In fact, we're actually not in Burleson. We are in San Antonio.
Hey.
Yeah. I've got my husband. You guys have met him before. You gonna introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Darren Roberts, the husband.
and then I've got our good buddies here.
I'm Trace Lehman.
Terri Lehman.
Yes. So, how did we meet, guys?
New Orleans.
Yeah, at the Vampire Cafe. Just say it.
It was so much fun too. So we were just walking by, and we stopped at the Vampire Cafe, and you guys were standing out there. I was on the phone with my sister, but you and him, I guess, started just chatting away.
Yeah. He was just like, "Have you been here?" I was like, "I've been here." I was like, "I wonder how it is." I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. I was like, "Yeah, we're killing some time," and we just
sat down.
Yeah.
And
You guys want to hang out with us? Sure.
Yeah,
It was
dinner
pretty-
together.
Yeah, it was pretty quick, pretty awesome. So
And then we spent the whole rest of the time that we were all in
man.
New Orleans together.
yeah.
We left the same day,
Yep.
heading back to our own houses.
Well, we left to go back to Alabama.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we won the tickets.
Yeah.
The
Keith
Keith
Urban.
Urban tickets. Oh, I couldn't even think.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore, man.
Yes,
That was a lot of driving.
it was.
Riding.
Yes.
A lot of riding.
A lot of riding. Yes, we were riding.
Yeah, there was no driving. We were driving. They were riding.
Yes. And so we connected. I feel like when we first met, and sometimes that's challenging to do when you have couple friends. There's always like either something like the wives are kind of like, well, we kind of like each other. You kind of get sometimes that kind of a friendship, but the guys are like best friends, and they hit it off really good. So a lot of times it's really hard to find couples that you just, all four of you just connect on such an amazing level where it's like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Built such a close bond.
It is. It's kind of few and far between, man, to do that. And it has to do with a lot of, the personalities and stuff like that, especially if you have, because you have a pretty outgoing personality. So, and I usually do too. And so we all kind of
Y'all are a
blend it
lot
together.
alike, and we're a lot alike. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're
More introverted.
yeah.
Make that private chat go down for me. I'm sorry.
I don't know
Okay.
how to do that.
Just click it.
Just click what?
Yes.
What am I
Sorry,
clicking?
guys. I'm trying to be able to watch the timer too. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. That's better. Some technical difficulties. Sorry, guys.
And I'm
All
not
right.
very computer savvy at all.
Which is okay. That's
I'm
why I
with
compliment
ya.
him. So you're good on the computers then.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we've noticed too. Like you guys have some of the same qualities and traits, and then we have some of the same quality and traits, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's what's made it so much fun. And I've got to say, we've had a blast this weekend. We came down Thursday night to come stay with them. We couldn't wait to get together again because New Orleans, like, how many months ago was that?
A month and a half.
Yeah. Because it was our anniversary, and then
That's
this
right.
is your anniversary while
Yes.
you're here.
Yes. No, we
Yes.
thought that was so cool. We were like, okay, I have to be in San Antonio for our anniversary because I was going to be a judge for the Miss San Antonio competition. And that was Saturday. That was Saturday.
Yes.
Yes. And so we ended up just staying and spending some quality time with you guys again, which you guys opened your house up to us, which we appreciate very much.
And they have a beautiful home here.
Beautiful home here in
Thank
San
you,
Antonio.
thank you.
Yeah. We may have to move down here.
Yeah, I don't know if my liver can handle it.
Cheers.
As we drink our mimosas.
Right? Exactly.
Little hair of the dog.
Yes, we have definitely been not partying up too terribly much, but we've been hanging out mostly here at their house. And man, last night we played a game. I think that's really important too, to play games together and just, you know, be adventurous when in your friendships, right? When you're having couple friendships. And I think it's really important to build those friendships too, because couples sometimes I feel can get completely lost within just wanting to be with that person. And then they don't have other or build other friendships. So they're just real stagnant.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Stay at home, not really do much.
Yeah.
It's definitely nice to get out, because that's a lot of times that's how we are. Because Terry's my best friend, you know, and so real comfortable. So we ended up being homebodies, and you know, I mean, over the years, and over the years, it's lost a lot of friends and stuff like that. But you know, once you find your best friend and you spend a lot of time, you kind of get real distant. And sorry to all my friends, but out there that I haven't kept in touch with over the years, you know, and I know that's hard, you know. But when you have a good friend, no matter how much time you spend away, they're always there. And I am, you know, I'm one of those friends that I might not talk to you for a long time. But if you call me up and you need something, still give you the shirt off my back. And I expect that from my friends, you know, and that's just how it is. It's part of life, you know? So yeah, absolutely. We need that, you know, because just like you said, we get in the routine, the everyday, you know, doing the same thing, you know, and we end up being homebodies and we're comfortable with each other. So we're just like, but every once in a while, you really need to get out and meet new people. And it's, you know, the connections you make and the resources and stuff like that, you know, that's life, you know, community it's all life and friendship. So
and it helps you to grow too. I feel like grow as a person, because now you're able to, you know, hear somebody else's experiences, or maybe you guys have had some similar experiences that help you better and get through those experiences if you haven't already.
Or if you're going through something, it makes you feel normal.
Yeah.
That you're not the only one.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's huge, I feel. And we can help one another out too. And, you know, I know sometimes even when you get in with couples, you know, us being married, he's my best friend, but like there are times where he pisses me off.
No way.
Yes. And sometimes you need that outlet too. You need you need to have a connection with another, you know, wife that also can be one to like, hey, you know, but I would look at it this way, you know, have a different perception sometimes, because sometimes we do get mad at him for, you know, silly things. And it's like, yeah, you're right. All right, let me go apologize to him.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Apology? Shit. No, I'm just kidding.
You hear my silence.
I apologize. Stop it. Oh my goodness.
I mean, no, seriously, it's like I think I've been wrong all friggin' weekend, man. And I mean, I'm just waiting for that one. I'm gonna be right, and I just hold that card in my pocket.
And I just give you a hard time because you do.
Try to be right all the time.
Yes, and you will fight me on it and say, no, you're wrong. And so then it becomes a challenge. I've got to prove it to you.
And we're the same, just backwards.
Backwards, yes. I'm the one so I've been taking notes like from her, knowing how to be right. How do I become more right in this relationship? So I've been taking notes and I'm kicking things. I'm good. But yeah, that's been so awesome. I appreciate that, because I'm like, man, I feel like because we are opposite. So, and he's always on my case. I was right, babe. I was right. Just tell me I was right. And I'm like, oh. So I feel like Trace a lot of the times. I'm sure I know I do, because I've been feeling it while we've been here. And I'm like, sorry, Trace, but I'm totally taking notes.
That's all right. I'm used to it.
Right? Oh my goodness. So that's been. And I think too, like one of the biggest things that I feel like we've been experiencing too, just as couple friends, is, you know, being able to talk to all of each other. Like you guys have been able to form a connection. We've been able to form a connection, and it's not anything sexual. It's just, I had to throw that out there. Oh yeah, we got a great story. So when we first were on our way over here, you know, there was some thoughts in the back of our head and the thoughts in the back of their head, and we came to talk to each other about it, which is awesome. I love the honesty and the openness that we have with each other too. And so we got here and we were kind of like just chatting it up, and they're like, you know, we have to say we may have thought that you might possibly be swingers. I was like, oh shit, we thought the same thing.
I mean, this is
I was like,
this is only our second time like meeting and
Yes.
getting together.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, yeah, we'll stay at your house. Yeah, absolutely. Come
and
on.
I'm like,
It's like, yeah, come on. I'm like,
babe, what if?
oh, yeah. I don't even know them, but
What are we gonna do?
I was looking
What
for
if this
upside
happens?
down pineapples.
Oh, man.
Which is perfectly fine. Like, hey, if you guys are listening, you're swingers, it's totally cool. We're
By
just
all
not
means,
that
yeah.
way.
by all
But
means, yeah.
Yeah.
you know, I think even if that were the case, like on either party, I think we
We all
still would have
respect,
been
yeah.
able to
Yeah.
respect
Yeah.
and
Their lifestyle and everything. So
yeah. And that's what it is. Like, I feel like a lot of times too, even just in any friendship, there is that energy, whatever energy you're putting out there,
Mhm.
that's the energy you're pulling back. And whatever you're putting in your mind, whatever's in your mindset, you know, that's reflecting who you are around other people, and that's who you're going to attract to. Whatever you're putting out there, you're attracting back. And I feel like that's why we definitely hit it off and connected on an awesome friendship level.
yeah, no, it's,
Mhm.
yeah, it's been good, and it's rare. You know, I mean,
It really
we've got,
is.
Yeah, I mean, we've got
Very rare.
we have
That's
we
an
are
inside
not gonna
joke.
start this shit again, man.
No, we're not going over that. We're when that came up.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, but over the years we have some we've met some great couple friends, and we've connected and spent a lot of time. And we went on this RV trip last year with this couple, and it was amazing. I mean, we pretty much lived with these people because we're camped next to each other the whole time. And,
Right.
and we actually met them in Port Aransas, and we had a condo there, and they were staying at the condo next to us, and the guy, he's a lot like you, real outgoing, extroverted, just like boom, and so he just meets everybody.
Yeah.
And so of course, you know, he's like, hey, how you doing? And it ended up being her birthday. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It was her
yeah.
birthday and stuff. And so we connected like that, and it was really good. So those relationships are really rare, you know, and I think the older you get, and
It's harder to meet people.
it's harder to meet people, and the connections that you make are a lot more genuine. It's not about, you know, what you have, what you can do, this and that. It's not about, you know, trying to be the best of something. You know, you're not trying to prove yourself to anybody.
Right.
Because when you get a certain age, you're like, I don't give a fuck about anybody. You
Yeah.
know, they love me, they love me. They don't, you know. And that's and I've learned that, man, over the past maybe 10 years, and I'm 49, you know, so it hasn't been that long, you know. So but it's been great meeting really good couples, you know, and
And the genuineness.
and the genuineness,
Yeah.
you know, and so it's been great, and meeting you guys and stuff. So it's like these are lifelong, you know, friendships that can, you know, we're probably, I mean, shoot, I didn't even talk to you, man, for a month and a half.
Yeah.
We just met, and then all of a sudden you show up on your bike. What's up, man? You know, it's cool, and we hit it right off again, man. Because I don't have anything to hide. I don't bullshit. You don't bullshit. You know, so it's pretty straightforward. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree. And I think for us, we just kind of were texting back and forth here and there. It's not like,
Well, that's the ladies.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's true. Like, even if we didn't text for like a month, you probably think I was busy. I think you were busy, and
Yeah.
it would be okay. Like, there wouldn't be any, you know, hard feelings or anything
Right.
there. And I think that's where sometimes it's harder to keep relationships sometimes, because there are friendships that they feel like they need to communicate daily and on a
Right.
daily. And we do have lives outside of, you
Mhm.
know, being friends. So there are those times where, you know, hey, you may not hear from me for like a week or two, but when you do, we're going to just reconnect right back.
Right.
And I think that that's huge. And I think more relationships need to be more understanding on that too. Because you can have that. I feel like sometimes I've had those friends that are just really needy, and they need to talk to me every day. And if I don't, they get upset with me. And it's like, wow, I mean, I got things going on. I'm really sorry.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, like, you know, dismiss you or anything. I've been busy, you
And
know.
the older I get, the worse it's going to be.
And I'll tell you, and I'll tell you right now, I don't want to feel guilty whatsoever.
No.
Not talking to you.
Mm-mm.
So if you make me feel guilty, man, it's just going to push me further.
Why didn't you
away.
call me, Trace?
I know. I was busy. Sorry, man. I'll make a point.
Yeah, so I think communication is good. It's good to keep it, but you don't have to necessarily have it
Check in
all the time. Yeah,
I mean, it's just good check in. You know,
Absolutely.
hey, what's going on? Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, make it short, sweet, bam. I mean, every once in a while, man, I'll check in with some friends here and there, and it's like, hey, doing good, man. Cool. Let's connect sometime. All right.
Yeah.
And we don't.
And
And then a month later, hey, man, how you doing? Good. You know what I mean? Badass. You know? So, I mean, that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, those are the friends that understand, and if they ever were in a situation they need something, then
we'll be
you
there.
know, and
Right.
we're here, you
Yeah.
know, and that's how it should always be. And same thing, man. If I'm down in a rut, man, it's like, hey, Rod, I just need somebody to hang out, talk to, or something. Let's go grab a beer. Fuck, man, I'm at work, but you know what? Fuck it, let's go. All right, you know, and it's like,
Yeah.
cool, you know, I need you, right? You know, I need you, you know, and if it's emergency, man, great, dude. You know, that's and those are good friends. And then we won't talk to each other for another 6 months.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's
it's
all right.
Totally okay. Right. I love it. And you know, guys, I feel like men have sometimes a harder time of keeping in contact too anyway. Like it's weird if you guys I think for men, you have this like stigma that you think that communicating with another guy too much is maybe odd or weird. Am I wrong on that, or am I hitting a good spot?
I'm just not good with communication, period. So
Yeah, I mean,
I don't text family hardly ever. I don't text friends hardly ever.
I mean, I'm really, yeah. I mean,